Hi everybody, my name's Tom Hind. I'm Chief Strategy Officer here at AHDB. I'm going to talk to you today about our new strategy, which we launched back in December. It's a 3-year strategy that takes us up to 2020, and we started work on this last year in 2016. Of course, the industry faces some really significant challenges over the course of the next 3 years. We know that we've got to meet the needs of consumers. We know we've got to deliver what the marketplace is looking for. That remains an ongoing factor. We know there's a really big challenge in agricultural productivity. The UK isn't growing its productivity as fast as some of our key competitors, not just in the places like the United States or Brazil, but also elsewhere in Europe. And of course, there's the really big challenge of Brexit. How do we help the industry to maximise the opportunities, but also minimise the quite significant risks that come out of Brexit as well? So our strategy is very much about those three key issues. We're really optimistic about the future. We have a vision for an industry that is world class, that is inspired by and competing with the best. And to do that, we're going to focus our activity on 4 key priorities. The first of those is about inspiring our industry to be more resilient and competitive. To do that, we need to understand what it takes to be the most competitive that we can be. And so we're going to be investing in some new benchmarking work to understand how we measure up against the best elsewhere in the world, but we're also going to be investing in new tools that are much more farmer facing here in the UK. Second of our priorities is about productivity. What can we do to inspire the industry to improve its productivity? A big part about this is how we work in research and development. We're going to move from being a reactive, tactical funder of research to influencing how some of the big research funders and contractors operate to get best bang for the buck and make sure we're investing in the research that makes the biggest difference. But we're also going to play an even bigger role in what we call knowledge exchange. How do we get information to farmers that enables them to maximise the tools that are out there to become more productive and join up the very fragmented landscape that we have out there? The third priority is about consumers. How can we help the industry understand and deliver what consumers will trust and buy? That's partly about the work that we do to develop markets here in the UK. A big part of that is developing export markets and including new markets, but it's also about underpinning the reputation of our products, which are constantly challenged by the media, by expert opinion, etc. We need to provide the facts and evidence that helps the industry to defend its reputation. And the final priority, the fourth priority, is about thought leadership and horizon scanning. This is partly about us looking more into the future, not into the past, and working out what are the kind of big challenges and opportunities. But also we know the industry needs to become less reliant on government, and therefore we need to find the ways in which we can help the industry understand how it can deal with some of these big challenges like volatility, like market management, etc., that are big challenges for the future.